Hey guys, welcome to my channel. So I'm really excited because today I'm starting a new game and this game means a lot to me. I loved it when I was a teenager and I don't know, there's just something about it that makes me really happy, and I haven't played it in a really long time, so I'm really excited to play it for you guys. And one of the reasons I'm playing this game for you is because they finally came out with the last one, and I still haven't played that, so I'm planning on playing all three of them for you guys. I may take little breaks in between each one to play a different game, like a short game, so it would be like a short break, but I am planning on playing the whole series for you guys. We're gonna play The Longest Journey today, and it's the very first episode. I'm really excited, but I do have a really bad headache, so that's not great. But today's the day I can record, so I am determined to record. So if I seem off to you guys, the headache might be why. But I have my coffee and I have my water and I am good to go. We'll see if I make it through this. At the end of this episode, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also share if you can. That would be great. And also be aware that this game does have a lot of foul language in it, so be prepared for that. And I think it has like partial nudity, so yeah, so be prepared for that if you're sensitive to that kind of thing. It's not that much nudity, but yeah. Let's do this. So, we're going to play The Longest Journey, and I absolutely love this game. I do know this game really well, so that might be interesting to watch because I know it so well. I might have a lot to say about it, but also you won't get any surprises out of me this playthrough. And I have played the second one before too, but the second one I don't know as well, so there may be a little bit more surprises because I might not remember stuff. So let's start. I'm excited. I love this game so much, so much. You have no idea how much I love this game. It was my favorite game for a long time. I even wrote a short story for my short story class in high school, based on this game. So that's how much I love it. So yeah, I hope you enjoy all my enthusiasm for it. Let's go on this journey together.
So, you've come to hear me tell a story, have you?
If you please, we would love to hear one of your stories. You have seen so much. You have lived so long.
Oh, so good of you to remind me of my age, child. No, don't worry. I am an old woman, but I've lived a long and fulfilling life, and I do have stories to tell. Which story would you like to hear?
A true one. A true story.
All my stories are true, child. There are enough fairy tales in the worlds already. There's no need for me to make up more, believe me.
Tell us the story of the balance, then.
You want the story of the balance? Oh, that's a long story, child, and not one I'd venture to tell at this hour. But perhaps I could tell you a story that I heard a long time ago. A story that became a crucial turning point in the history of the balance. And that set in motion wheels that to this day are still turning.
Please, yes, that does sound like a story we'd like to hear.
Very well. This story, like all good stories, begins where it ends, in a tower, in a realm that is no more.
It's such a pretty game, especially for when it was made.
Oh, no. Don't tell me I'm dreaming again.
You know, for once, just once, it would be nice to have a decent night's sleep without waking up screaming from a bad dream at 4 a.m.
Oh no, why is that happening? Why is there like... Whoa, okay. I think it's because this game's old. It didn't like that. I wish I could get it to go like full screen.
What's happening?
Oh no! I forgot to... dang it, I
Oh,
forgot to have her look at
perfect.
the storm cloud.
I guess if I don't do something to save that egg, I'll suffer 7 years of bad karma or something.
Okay, I can still go look at this. I'm gonna go look at the storm cloud first. Look at storm
There's
cloud.
a storm heading this way. Even the weather sucks in my dreams. I feel so charmed. Postcard pretty.
I love April. She's such a interesting character. Okay. The first puzzle. Let's see if I can remember how to solve it.
I'm an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead, or close to it.
I don't remember controls, you guys. Oh no. What are the controls? I can't do anything with the twig. I thought I could. Okay, something. Oh!
I'm an artist, not a botanist, but I'm pretty certain this tree is dead, or close to it. This is interesting. I've never seen a scale this size before.
Am I picking it up? Yes, okay.
I'll keep it as a souvenir.
Now I gotta get the twig too. How come it's not letting me? Oh, the tree got mad at me.
Oh, the suffering we must endure.
Oops.
What?
Why do you take such pleasure in torturing us?
Torturing you? Who are you?
We are the voice of all trees, the spirit of wood and leaf.
You're a talking tree?
No, a tree does not talk. At least not in your tongue. The tongue of trees is the language of wood, root, and leaf.
Who are you then?
Like we said, we are the voice of all trees. Whenever an injustice is done, we must speak for the tree if we are present.
It's the branch. I shouldn't have broken the branch off.
Oh, what does it matter anyway? There's nothing more to be done for us. We are simply here to provide comfort in the final passing to Earth.
We? I only see one of you.
We are one with our host, as we are all one spirit, but legion.
Yeah, thanks for clearing that up.
We do not expect you to understand. You are human.
Okay, let's see.
What happened to the tree?
Oh, the pain. As the battle raged, we...
Battle?
Between the mother and Black Chaos. She was only protecting her child, but it would not back down, and the force of their battle shook the mountain. The brook that fed us was led astray, and without water, we began to wither and die.
It's cold in my room. I should have turned the heat on. I'm not thinking.
What's the deal with the egg?
Egg? What egg? Oh, of course, the child. Whenever the mother was absent, we were entrusted with the safety of the child. But now, withered and without strength, we can do nothing to help. We have failed the mother, and we despair. Our shame knows no bounds.
Who are you again?
We are the wood spirit. We come to all trees in the hour of great need to provide comfort and aid in the passing to Earth, and to give a voice to those who suffer. Our time is running out as we speak. The passing to Earth is about to begin. Leave us now.
What about the egg?
Oh, it is too late. Without sustenance, we do not have the strength to bring it safely home. We have failed, and the Earth will know our shame for all time to come.
Isn't there anything I can do to help?
Oh, we do not expect a human to come to our aid.
Lose the attitude, okay? Just tell me if there's anything I can do.
It is futile. We need water, but there is none. Not after the brook changed course.
I'll find a way. Don't panic.
We do not panic. Unlike you, we accept our destiny. If, However, against all odds, you do succeed. We will carry the child safely back into its nest. Do not make a foolish attempt on your own. It would spell certain misery.
Why can't I look at it?
Lucky thing the egg got caught between those roots. It's a long way down.
I don't get it. Why are my controls bad? Let me take a look. Game settings. There's no way to do controls. And it is really cold in my room. Okay. I may need to turn the heat on. I'm freezing.
I'm in my undies. That's so not appropriate. According to the, spirit, there was some kind of battle that split the rock and changed the course of the stream. Fresh mountain water. Back in the real world, they'd probably charge $15 a bottle for this.
Okay, so I think what I have to do is get water to the tree, right? By using this with this.
I just made a funnel. Cool. I'm so proud of myself.
And that.
This should do the trick.
Oh my gosh, it's cold. I'm really cold, you guys. I might not be able to handle it. I might have to either get a sweatshirt on or turn up the heat in my room. Okay, so you guys will not believe what just happened. So I went to check and see if my sound was still working after turning the heat on and getting my sweatshirt on, and when I tried to go back to the game, I couldn't see anything. It was all black. And then when I tried to exit the game, my computer like froze and I hadn't saved, so I just had to redo everything. So that was fun, but at least I hadn't done that much yet. So let's keep going. Why can't I do anything? Oh, here we go. Well, let's
talk about instant rehab. Hello? Hello?
Leave us be.
Are you okay?
We find our strength returned, and so we have no time for idle conversation. We must drink and rejoice.
Aren't we forgetting something?
Hush, listen. The song of ancient wood. Is it not sweet?
Sweet, definitely. Yeah. The baby's probably ready to boogie down as well.
The baby. Oh, the egg. Thank the earth. We almost forgot.
Uh-oh.
What the heck? Oh. There we go.
What? What was that? Uh-oh.
Oh boy.
It is you. You have come.
You know me?
April, daughter, I have been waiting for you.
Waiting. Why?
Because it begins here with you, as it always has.
What do you mean?
The breach and the mending, the pain and the joy, the end of the old and the dawn of the new. A different world. I am the mother of what is, but you are the mother of a future that may yet be.
How will I know? How will I know what to do?
I will guide you, and I will protect you as much as I can. But in the end, you are on your own.
I'm afraid.
You always were, my child, my daughter.
This is probably not a good thing.
That's so pretty, though. Whoa. Chapter 1.
What a nightmare. I'm completely exhausted. I must have been tossing and turning all night. It's so hot in here, too. No wonder I keep having these weird dreams. I've basically been simmering in my own sweat every night this past week. Doesn't look like it's gonna cool down anytime soon, either. It's another sunny day in Newport.
Okay. I'm definitely... Oh.
Well, it's a good thing the studio's got proper air conditioning. I promised myself I was gonna spend most of the day working, and I don't intend to break that promise. Not this time.
That's right. She's an artist. Okay. Save. Don't do this to me. Please don't. Oh my god. This game is too old. My computer does not like this game. Okay. To avoid that from happening, I'm going to save a new file every single time, because that doesn't crash my game. I don't know what the problem is with the menus, but it doesn't like the menus for some reason. What's in my inventory? Oh, cash card. Can I do anything with it? No.
It's a picture of me and my friends.
Ah. How come? I don't know what the deal is, you guys. I think my computer just doesn't like this game. Probably because of how old it is, but I can talk to my diary.
Note to self. Dreams of talking trees and dragons aside, it's still no excuse for talking to inanimate matter in the real world. So quit it.
That's funny.
My on again, off again diary. We've had a turbulent relationship, her and I.
That's kind of how diaries are. Okay. Let's see.
I'm part of the should be reading more but life's too short generation. We embrace our illiteracy. The last book I read was How to Seduce the Man of Your Dreams. Now, if I can just find a man to dream about, I'll be all set. The wardrobe is actually made of real wood and not that synthetic crap that makes me sneeze and itch all over. It's Constable Guybrush, my toy ape. He doesn't much like being called monkey.
Guybrush. That's like Monkey Island, right? Guybrush Threepwood. Is that his name?
It's a bunch of
remember.
drawings I drew when I was a kid. I don't even know why I brought them here. They mean absolutely nothing to me. I could only carry one suitcase with me when I left home. There was so much I would have loved to bring, but c'est la vie. At least it was a clean break with my past. I guess when all my hard work starts paying off, I'll get a house and fill it with all kinds of new junk. The past, who needs it? All right, so my wardrobe's sort of chic deficient, but I can't afford to be cutting edge. Useful, practical, and cheap is my shopping mantra. When fame and wealth come knocking, I'll buy a wardrobe the size of an ocean liner and fill it with clothes for $1 million. Right now, I'll try to focus on my work. I'm not good at taking care of living things, but this plant's doing just fine despite months of neglect.
Let's look.
I still haven't figured out what runs through the canals in Venice, but I'm sure it can't be water. It's a rubber ducky, helplessly trapped under that rusty old grill. It's a rusty old grill, kept afloat by a rubber ducky. It's a seagull. Poor guy looks quite hungry.
So I know that there's a puzzle that has to do with all these guys. I know I don't need to do it yet, but it is the most annoying puzzle. Well, just anything having to do with the ducky is annoying. Basically. Yeah. Okay.
Shelves.
I think...
That's my work. It's supposed to be a portrait of my life study teacher, but I think he might disagree. That fan is supposed to keep the room nice and cool in the summer. Sure, yeah, it's at least, 1/4 of a degree cooler in here when it's on.
Let's look at the picture, huh? If I can find where I can click on it. Oh my god.
It's a picture of Charlie, Emma, and me in Florence Park. Marcus took it about a month ago before it got real hot. Constable Guybrush is a strange hybrid between...
Oops, I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Oh man.
It's Constable Guybrush.
Dang,
It's
I'm
Constable
sorry.
Guybrush.
I missed her explanation.
It's a wind-up mechanism.
Hey, you! Yeah, you! Hands up! Spread your legs! And do the monkey!
Mildly amusing, but irritating as hell. I think I'll shut him up now.
Let's look at the diary. Diary! Come on. If I can click on it. Oh, okay. Look at diary. What is this?
There's a loose sheet of paper in here. Hey, it's my timesheet from the cafe. I completely forgot I put it in here. Good thing I found it, because I'm broke. I've been keeping a diary intermittently since I was 5 years old. Not the same one, of course. I started this one, I think, April of this year. It's my diary.
Can I read
diary.
it?
It's
I
my
can't
diary.
read
It's
it.
my diary. It's my diary.
But I know I can read it. Maybe I can't read it yet. Oh, April's diary. Here we go. Okay. April 14th, 2020. Wait. 2209. A Friday. Happy birthday to me, the big 1-8. Joyness, right? Well, not to sound like a complete spoil sport, but 18 feels kind of like 17, only I can buy a gun and pilot a hovercraft. I'd kind of figured that the number 18 would cast light into the deep, dark chasm of my soul and reveal some grand truth about the universe, like the meaning of life, or at least some explanation as to why all guys are complete idiots. But no, nothing. I'm the same person today that I was yesterday. No different. Same old boring April, stuck in the same old boring life. Which of course does make me realize something important. I just have to get out of here soon. I have to leave. There's nothing here for me, no future, and a past I'd prefer to forget. And I know where I want to go. The Venice Academy of the Visual Arts in Newport. God knows if they'll accept me into their fall program, but I have to try. Sarah went out there last year and she's agreed to let me stay at her place for a short while until I can get a job and an apartment. Writing about leaving is both scary and exciting. It's scary because I've never really been on my own before, and I've never been to Newport. And of course I'm scared that good old Daddy will figure out and force me to stay. Not that he can, but he will certainly try. On the other hand, it's really exciting too. I can't imagine anything that beats starting my own life in a place like Venice. From what I've seen and heard, it looks great. There are lots of little cafes and crisscrossing canals just like in the real Venice in Italy. And most of the people who live there are young and creative and not afraid to look or sound or be different, which will make a nice change from this place. April 22nd. Today I called the academy and asked them about their admission requirements, and they told me to bring some of my work in when you arrive. They don't really have any specific requirements, only that you're talented and dedicated and hardworking. The lady I spoke to sounded nice, but she didn't make any promises. She told me there are lots of applicants and only a limited amount of spaces. I know my work's good, even though I haven't had much training, and I'm definitely dedicated and hardworking. So why am I still nervous? May 1st. I'm sorry I haven't kept up with the events in this diary, but with my exams and everything else going on right before graduation, I haven't had the time. I know. Bad excuse. I'll just have to take the time out I'll definitely keep my diary up to date from now on. March 25th. Arg! 3 weeks of complete silence. I look back at my previous diaries and I wonder, where the hell did I find the time to write so much so often? Oh well, I'll try to remember what's been going on these past few weeks. I passed all my exams with straight A's, of course, J. What does of course J mean? I don't know. And tomorrow morning, I'm leaving home. Yes, I'm making the leap into the great unknown, and I'm never coming back here. I withdrew all my money from the bank, $2,190, and I've packed a suitcase and a bag with my clothes and work samples and books and anything else I can't do without. Unfortunately, I have to leave so much. My old toys, some of the bigger canvases, my screen, and it's not like I can have Mom ship them or anything. I'm leaving a letter for my family, but I'm not telling them where I'm going. 18 years under constant scrutiny is enough. I really don't want to carry any of that crap with me into my new life. Strangely enough, when I was packing this morning, I suddenly remembered something I'd forgotten a long time ago. When I was a kid, I kept all my drawings in a box under the floorboards so my dad wouldn't find them and berate me for wasting my time. The box was right where I put it more than 6 years ago. I didn't feel like looking at any of the drawings right away. So I wrapped the box up and stuck it in my bag. I'll open it when I get to Venice. I don't think this is the right time for nostalgic reminiscence about my childhood, but I'm glad I remembered to pack the box. So tonight's the night I'm sneaking out of here at 4 a.m. to catch the train to Greenvale, and from there on to the big city itself, Newport. At dinner tonight, I'll see Mom, Dad, Daniel, and Owen for the last time in a long while. I don't really care if I ever see Dad again, but I feel sorry for Mom. She doesn't seem to care much for me, but I know she'll miss me, and I know she'll feel very guilty for turning a blind eye to the way he treated me throughout all those years. As for Danny and Owen, I don't really know. Danny's an asshole. He could theoretically improve, though I doubt he wants to. As for Owen, he's still a kid. He might turn out okay, but as long as Dad's in control, I'm not too optimistic. I'm going to the pond tonight to say goodbye. I haven't been there in a long while. Not since that crazy day. Well, I have to see it one last time, or I'll never get it out of my head. As for my friends, I don't really want to say anything. I'll mail them when I get to Newport, to Venice. So this is the last entry I write here in this house, in this room. In some strange way, I can't really understand. I'll miss it. Not much, but I did grow up here. I did spend 18 years, oh my God, in this place, and that's not soon forgotten or ignored. I don't want to feel bad for what I'm doing, but I can't help it. I do feel bad, a little. But more than anything, I'm excited about what tomorrow will bring. I think, yeah, I believe I might actually be happy. Imagine that. All right, and with that, you guys, I'm going to have to wrap up this episode. I know I barely even got started, but I did take so much time having to restart my computer and just figure stuff out, and it just took a long time. So I'm out of time. I have to go eat lunch and then record other things because I have a time limit today. So yeah. So thanks for watching. And be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and share if you can. That would be great. Also, don't forget to follow me on Twitch, Twitter, and Instagram to stay informed as to when I post and what I'm up to. Be sure to check out my other content. I have lots of content on my channel, and I hope to see you guys next time, and I'll talk to you guys later. Bye!